Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Monday the 31st of July. In this short video we'll be looking at the charts on silver. What we'll see is in the short term it does remain in a medium term downtrend. However, given the positive upside momentum and the fact we've gone back above the 50-day, we could see a test of that upper boundary of the resistance. Excuse me. However, looking at the weekly, the longer term picture does remain bearish. So here we are, excuse me again, starting with the daily. So each candle represents 1 day's trade. And you can see that we've had a good couple of weeks, 3 weeks. We've bounced up through the resistance of the downtrending 20-day moving average. And on Friday, we moved back above the 50-day. However, you can see this medium-term picture of these lower highs and lower lows. Obviously a downtrend. The high that we had as well on the 27th of July was actually below the high that we had on the 29th of June. So still negative as we're in that downtrend. However, momentum has picked up. You can see we have both the RSI in an uptrend and is presently at 59.51, and we have the MACD shorter term above the longer term and just gone above zero as well, indicating positive momentum. So if we can stay above the 50-day for a day or two on this chart, I would expect a further move up towards the 200-day, and really that does signify the upper boundary of the downtrend, but to really break above to the upside, we do need to break the high of the 6th of June, which is round about 17.73. However, if you look at the longer term picture, and here we have the daily chart, you can see that here it all looks worse. All the moving averages here are moving downwards. We also, a couple of weeks ago, had the 50-day crossing the 200-day in a downward direction. That's a bearish cross, which is a bearish sign. And as they bear down towards the market, towards the silver price, you'd expect downward pressure to come in. Also, momentum, although it has picked up slightly, the RSI is still below 50. 47.63, and the MACD, although the differential has narrowed, they are still moving downwards. I mean, on this chart, you'd expect any rally up to 17 would then find resistance before pulling back. Finally, moving on to the 4-hour chart, because of the progression over the last few weeks, this is quite positive. We're above all the moving averages. The 20 and the 50 are moving up, but the 200 is still tracking down. And you can see that there is a line of resistance excuse me, through the highs of the 27th of July, and then also representing the highs of the 29th of June. You can see the selling pressure that comes in between 16.8 and 17. So be aware of that, and that's likely to hinder the progress of this. Also, we've not had a non-confirmation on the RSI, in that the high that we had on the 30th of July was actually below the high on the 27th, but it is starting to drift. So be aware of that. Looking back, these highs are going to drop out of the calculation very soon, and so it will drift further. And the MACD are also flatlining, so be aware of that. Looking at the support or resistance on silver, got resistance at 16.9, and then, as I said, the 200-day 17.135. with the support at 16.212 and then 15.614. So that's been TA for traders, having a look at the price of silver on the 31st of July. Just to clarify the key points, it does remain in a medium-term downtrend. However, if it stays above the 50-day the next few days, that could be positive, as there is good upside momentum. That may take the price up to its 200-day moving average, where there is resistance. However, on the weekly, my spelling on remains was very bad, but on the weekly it does remain negative. Many thanks for watching this video. Please remember, my videos are for information only and are not meant as an investment recommendation.